Welcome back to Mindset Shift with MsKnowledge. Today we're talking about something almost all of us struggle with at some point: comparison. Comparison has a way of making you feel behind, even when you're making progress. Maybe you've looked at someone else's career, business, relationship, finances, or success and thought, why not me? I've been there, building a business, writing books, growing this YouTube channel, finishing school. There have been moments where I questioned whether I was moving fast enough. Today, I want to challenge that thinking because comparison may be the very thing that's stealing your peace. The fastest way to lose your peace isn't failure, it's comparison. You stop celebrating your own progress because you're watching someone else's highlight reel. Instead of appreciating how far you've come, you start focusing on how far someone else appears to be ahead. That's exhausting. Peace begins when you stop measuring your worth against someone else's timeline. We have to remember something. We're all living different chapters. Someone may have been building for 10 years while you're in year one. Think about that. Someone may have failed 5 businesses before the one you see today became successful. We compare our beginning to someone else's middle. That's never a fair comparison. Your chapter deserves your full attention. One thing social media rarely shows is the struggle. You see promotions, new houses, vacations, sold out events, but you usually don't see the rejection emails, the debt, the nights people wanted to quit, the sacrifice. Don't compare your everyday life to someone else's edited moments. Remember that. I've learned something while rebuilding my life. Not every opportunity belongs to me. Not every door is my door. Not every season looks the same. When I stopped asking why them and started asking, what am I supposed to be learning right now? My mindset changed. Protecting your peace means trusting your own journey, period. And let me say this: progress isn't always dramatic. Sometimes progress is showing up. Today, I spent hours making body oils, perfume oils, and sample bottles. Nobody sees the hours behind the scene. They'll see the finished product. They won't see every adjustment, every test, every improvement. Progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet and consistent. When you start focusing on what's growing instead of what's missing, your entire perspective changes. I'm grateful I get to build something that belongs to me. I'm grateful I get another chance. I'm grateful that every lesson I've learned has prepared me for where I'm going. Gratitude doesn't remove challenges, it changes how you see them. And let me just say this too: success isn't one size fits all. For one person, success is becoming a CEO. For someone else, it's owning a business. For another, it's healing or graduating or becoming financially stable. Don't let someone else define success for you. Build a life that reflects your own values. If you've been feeling behind lately, hear me. You're not too late. You're not starting too late. You're not too old. You're not too inexperienced. You're simply on your own timeline. Every lesson you've learned is preparing you for what's next. Trust the process. Keep becoming. Another one of the greatest lessons I've learned is that not everything deserves my energy. I don't have to respond to every opinion. I don't have to explain every decision. I don't have to prove my worth to people who have already decided not to see it. Protecting your peace creates space for your purpose, and your purpose deserves your attention. I want to leave you with this. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. If you're growing, keep going. If you're learning, keep learning. If you're rebuilding, keep rebuilding. Your story doesn't need to look like anyone else's to be meaningful. The life you're building deserves your patience. The dream you're chasing deserves your consistency. And the person you're becoming deserves your belief. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. If this message encouraged you, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who needs it, and leave a comment below. Tell me this. What's one thing you're choosing to stop comparing today? Think about it. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep becoming. I'm MsKnowledge, and I'll see you in the next Mindset Shift.